Hey, 8th grade, it's Miss Jackson again. I am not showing myself today because if you can even believe it, my hair looks worse today than it did in that first video from yesterday. So we're gonna jump in. Before we get started, I feel like you all deserve to know how I am trying to navigate this YouTube thing. And so while I think that I'm kind of like a cool teacher, blogger, maybe like makeup artist in the future or something, I still can't quite figure out the best way to prop up my phone. So yesterday when you watched that video, I was using a box of Dominoes and a Bible to like sandwich my phone. And today my phone is sitting on a Keurig machine, which is sitting on top of the paper, which is holding up the phone. So I'm trying to figure out all of the contraptions to make this work. So if you see me kind of bumping my hand into here, that's why it's like this big piece of equipment. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in today with our example problem, and I'll have the steps written out in the packet for you, and you can follow along there. So this problem is asking us to identify the rates of both of our companies. So it says the equation below shows the rate at which employees consume soda at company A. So the equation is company A. So I'm going to label that with an A. And then it says the graph below shows the rate at which employees consume soda at company B. So I'm going to label this with a B. It's really important that I use those labels because I don't want to get confused with which rate goes with which item. Based on the data in the graph and the equation below, determine the number of sodas consumed each week by company A and B respectively. Now, if we were in class, this would be a moment that I would ask all of you if anyone knows what the word respectively means. So think to yourself, like, what do you think that word means? So respectively means in the order that it's written. So if A comes first and B comes second, respectively is going to mean that A is going to come first in the answer choice and B is going to come second in that answer choice. So we're going to identify the unit rates for each of those items. So first, starting with the equation, we're going to see that our unit rate is given. And we know that unit rate is written as y is equal to kx. So our unit rate is here. It is 20. So I know that B is automatically not one of my answer choices. In graph B, we're looking for our unit rate. And we know that we can use that or find that using a perfect point. So I'm going to put my y over x, just like we did yesterday. I see that my y is 20 sodas. Y'all know I struggle with writing. 20 sodas for every. And then now I see that I'm at this little like kind of weird point right here. I don't actually see that this is 1 day. Instead, this is 0.5 days. So what I could do is I could convert this ratio into a whole number, or I could just see, is there a perfect point at 1 day? So I see here, there is a perfect point here at 1 day. So instead, I'm going to write 40 sodas over 1 day. So my answer should be, my equation shows me I've got 20 sodas in a day, and my graph shows me that I have 40 sodas in a day. So it should be answer choice C. You're going to get a chance to practice with finding the unit rates of different types of problems and even comparing those unit rates in the rest of your packet. My dad is messing with the ice machine. Sorry about that. So you're going to be able to complete that with independently. Go ahead and get to work.